Okay, so here we go. Compost bees. Okay, now what you're actually looking at the moment is my leaf mould bay, but I just want to explain something here because this has got chicken wire on it. If you have one pallet, okay, one pallet. I use these as gates, by the way, for the bays on the front so that the pigs don't break in. So you deconstruct that pallet, you take the wood off it and you build yourself a little frame, okay? You put in 4 posts, 1, 2, there would be another one here, 3 and 1 at the back, 4. Just imagine 4 posts in here. You can then put some chicken wire onto that, and then if you wanted to, you could brace it around the top with some of your pallet boards that you've recycled. Okay, so you could put a piece along here, you could put a piece along here, and then down that back wall you could put more boards to get the kind of vented effect that you need. Okay, and then that could also become a garden compost bay. Okay, so just with a little bit more structure to it and a little bit more strength to it, you could make yourself a sort of alternative compost bay type system, and the same rules apply. Brown, green, brown, green, brown, green. Okay, that's what you do. Don't keep putting loads and loads of grass in, like cutting your grass each week and only putting grass in, because all you'll end up with is a green slimy mess. Okay, you need to go green, brown, green, brown, green, brown. You need to layer it. That's the most important thing. It needs a little bit of air through it, and it needs some layers of equal portions of material if that's what you've got. Now, you're standing there thinking, well, what happens if all I've got is garden waste? You've got cardboard, yeah? So you can break up that cardboard. Now, this is quite important. If you're getting deliveries and things are arriving in cardboard boxes, put on a pair of gloves. Because what you need to do with this is, if there's been any tape, like packaging tape, you can see where this is all ripped here. This was me removing packaging tape from the cardboard. You can't have any plastic tapes on that. You can't have any sticky labels on it. It's got to just be the cardboard, okay? But put on gloves. At this particular moment in time, you need to be handling this with gloves, okay? I'm not. This has been in my compost bay for about 3 months, okay? So it won't be on this surface any longer. But put on a pair of gloves. Take the tape off, take the sticky labels off, take the cellophane wrapping off, put that in the bin, dispose of your gloves, go and wash your hands. Okay? Then after 3 days you can put this in your compost bin and use it as a layer of brown. You can also use straw. Okay, that's another thing. If you've got access to straw, you can use that too. So, put in a layer of brown. Other layers of brown, these are the 3 systems that I've got here. This is the one I'm actually using at the moment. You can't see it very well here just now, but you've got brown there, and then I've got green going on the top. Okay, so this is not the best example to show you. Started with earth at the bottom, put a layer of green in with my kitchen waste, put a layer of old leaves and straw in, put another layer of green in. Okay, so, and it's being built up. That's how that one's working. Okay, if we then look at this one, you can see, hopefully, I need to watch because the electric fence is behind me here to keep the pigs in. Hopefully you can see a bit of layering going on there. Okay, if I zoom in a bit, it started with a brown layer at the bottom because that's got all the worms in it. Okay, that's got all the little microorganisms in it. Then, layer of brown, we've got a layer of green in between, got my straw, we've got chicken manure, all sorts in here. So this is still breaking down. Then we've got another layer, then we've got another layer, and so it goes on. This heap was started about 3 months ago, so it's got a long way to go. Okay, but once it's complete, if we move to this bay, this is my garden compost. Okay, now it's not perfect, it's not like what you're going to buy in the shops. You can still see there's a few big bits and that in there, but what I do with mine is I get my sieve, put some in, put this under a wheelbarrow or something, I give it a sieve, I take out all the big stuff that maybe still needs to break down a little bit, and what you're left with is a lovely, fibrous, homemade garden compost. Okay, that's what it can turn into. It will take probably a little bit longer up here because we don't get very warm temperatures very often, okay? But the last method then, if we have a look at this, oh, I should have turned it that way, shouldn't I? Never mind, here we go. There you go, so pallets. So we were lucky because we had this beautiful wall here to start with, which had already been lined with old corrugated tin. So all we did was put some posts in at the back, along there. You can see them all, okay? We then ran a long piece of wood so that we could join all of our pallet sides together. So 1 pallet, 2 pallet, 3 pallet, 4 pallet, okay? And then all I do with the spare pallets that we have past our little bench, this is where Mr. B and I sit and have a cup of tea in the mornings. I use these just as gates to stop the pigs going in, okay? So, yeah, those are our systems. Another alternative perhaps, what you could use, not long term, short term, cardboard box. If you've got some chicken wire, wrap the chicken wire around the cardboard box, okay? And then cover it over with something, a piece of wood or a bit of old tarpaulin or a bit of old carpet or something like that. But you could actually just use a cardboard box. Now, allegedly it lasts for about a year, but I would suspect that that would be in drier climates. I don't know if that would last a year in Thurso, but you would get a few months out of it. And the good thing about your cardboard box, of course, is it would break down and become part of your compost as well. So, okay. Those are the other systems that I can mention for you right now. Okay, so that was some alternative methods of composting, and hopefully that'll have given you some ideas or some suggestions about what maybe you could do yourselves in the meantime, okay? I know it's not an exhaustive list, I know it's not going to suit everybody, but hopefully there's something there that you can give a go. I'm not going to do another Go Get Gardening video for today, this is it, okay? I think having to listen to me for probably over 20 minutes is enough of a punishment for you all. Just finish off by saying again, please go and look at the page, go and look at what we've been doing on it, and any questions at all, any information that you want, then get in touch with us and we'll certainly do our best to help you. We don't have the answers to everything, but we've got internet, so we can go and look it up as well and try and give you some help with it. So have a great Easter, everybody. Please stay home, please stay safe, and if you've just been handling all of those bits of cardboard I was talking about, please remember to go and wash your hands, okay? Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll speak to you soon.